After 3 in a row on the road, the Albion are back at home to face Brentford under the lights. Gilmour, clever pass, clever run from Hinshelwood. Can he pick a pass in the middle? He can, but Gross couldn't steer it in. Hinshelwood's run, very intelligent as Gilmour collected. No one in a Brentford shirt went with him, looking for Gross. Already frustration, already anger. He doesn't hold back, does he? At all. Be a chance here as Janelt runs through on goal, and suddenly he's in, and suddenly he's down, and suddenly Brentford have a penalty. It's going to be a yellow card for Van Hecke, who understandably protests his innocence. Vitaly Janelt burst onto the ball and looked to be through on goal. It's just a little touch on the arm. It's not much from Van Hecke. It's not much at all, just a little grasp at the arm of Janelt. Oh, was he outside the area? That's what maybe Van Hecke could be asking. It is going to be a penalty. Brighton was still asking the question, but they have the opportunity to lead at the Amex. A couple of big steps back from Mbeumo. Stuttered run up and he rolls it in. That is composed from Mbeumo. Brentford's top scorer delivers from the spot, and the Bees have the lead at the Amex against the run of play. Really good penalty from Mbeumo. It's a unique style, a stuttered run up and the exaggerated hop, skip and a jump onto the ball, but he made absolutely no mistake. Sends Steele the wrong way. Knee slide into the corner. That feels good for Mbeumo and Brentford, just what they needed. Hinshelwood over the top, and Hinshelwood gets to it as well and finds Pedro. Mitoma's wide left. Brighton building something here. Mitoma, 2 for company. Infield it goes, shooting charge in. Oh, what a finish! Gross! Teed up by Mitoma. One touch, bang, into the corner. Fabulous finish. It was really well worked. First Hinshelwood with some great control. Pedro knew the space was there for Mitoma. Gross just held back, and as he received it from Mitoma, one touch to set himself, and then the second to launch it left-footed. Flecken didn't even move, the strike was that clean. Clean as a whistle. It flew in, and Pascal Gross levels it up for Brighton. Ball into Pedro. Gross can't make space for the strike. Oh, what a ball to Mitoma to open up Brentford. Mitoma cuts it back. Great last-ditch defending. It's still not fully clear. Onyeka tidies up. Brentford doing just enough to keep Brighton out. Precise that from Baliba. Threaded between 2. Now Adingra. Couldn't get beyond Godos though, who stood his ground. He's lost it. Adingra races to the byline. Adingra cuts it back. Pedro. Flecken saves down low. Adingra. It's come off of me. There's an offside flag. And Brighton will have neither penalty nor corner. Instead, Brentford will have a free kick. Ball looking for the switch with Onyeka creeping in behind. Oh, and he's got the ball back from Gross here. Onyeka tucks it back. Morpay, what a block from Igor, off the line. Brighton have kept it out. Well, Gross just misread it slightly. Onyeka picking his pocket, finding Morpay. Great block that from Igor, and an even better one on the line. That was Hinshelwood. And here is Hinshelwood. Fast becoming integral to this Roberto De Zerbi side. The injuries that they have suffered have been the making of Jack Hinshelwood. Here's Adingra. Adingra Was looking for Gilmour, found Gross. Now Mitoma. Brentford look fearful. Mitoma, now Gross. Chance for him to dig out across, dig out, he does! Hinshelwood! Albion lead! And it's Hinshelwood's first goal for the club. He almost can't believe it as he celebrates in front of the North Stand. An emotional moment for him, a huge moment for Brighton. It was a perfectly placed header. Look at what it means to Albion's new star, Jack Hinshelwood. Mitoma and Gross, the combination again. Gross waited and waited and then chipped it across. That is a wonderful header from Hinshelwood. He didn't try and put too much on it, just went for direction, head it back across, and it nestled safely in the net beyond the outstretched hand of Flecken. Absolute delight all around the Amex for not just the goal but the scorer. Hinshelwood is a name that will be remembered forever at Brighton. And here's Buonanotte. Buonanotte's won it high up the field. Albion threatening a third here. Pedro with the acrobatics over the bar. That would have been spectacular from Pedro. Controlled it with his head, falling away from it, and he tried something special, almost pulled it off. That is a huge performance from Jack Hinshelwood, his best yet in a Brighton shirt, and he's already had some good ones. This will be a moment that he'll remember for a lifetime. His first Albion goal, a brilliant header, nestled into the corner, and at the moment it's the winning goal. He gets an embrace from the manager. Superb performance, but Veltman on in his place for the final 20 minutes or so. Wissa is booked. He was frustrated with Gilmour for holding on to the ball. And he's clipped him round the face there, but first it's Adingra, and he'll take that corner. That gives Brighton time to kill, and a chance to pack the penalty area and potentially get a third. Here's that instant again. And Wissa struck out at Gilmour. That should be a sending off. Unbelievable that he hasn't been sent off, really. Gilmour deserves his yellow, I think, for time wasting, but incredible. Gilmour is set to deliver the latest Albion corner. Curves it across. It drops for Adingra. Controls it well. Good stop from Flecken. Plunging low to his left. That needed saving, and Flecken did really well. Great control on the strike from Adingra. Concentrated, getting it on target, keeping it down, which he did. Flecken was alert. More frustration for Roberto De Zerbi. Even though his side are winning, he demands better at all times. Aliba, field to Gilmour. Gilmour sets off. What's he got in front of him? Adingra. And charging forward on the overlap is Veltman. Adingra uses him, checks inside. Just run out of room. And Wissa is back there. It has dropped to Adingra, who curls it just beyond the post. Goal was gaping. Flecken rooted to his line, and Adingra couldn't quite steer it in. Looked like he'd run out of space, but that is agonisingly close from Adingra. Beautifully curved goalwards. And there is the final whistle. Brighton have done enough. The match-winning moment is a memory that will last a lifetime for the latest hugely talented youngster to emerge from the academy. One of Albion's very own, Jack Hinshelwood. Pascal Gross got them level in the first half after Mbeumo's spot kick. Brighton had enough, just enough, to beat Brentford back to London and claim all 3 points. A massive win. It ends at the Amex. Albion 2, Brentford 1.